This is about a young man. He was put in prison after the accuser admitted that she lied. And I'm going to let it play a little bit. And yeah, let's just do that.
We're following some developing news this midday. Today, Elizabeth Coast admitted she put an innocent man behind bars.
I'm Andy Fox, Miss Coast, and I want to know why you lied. I want to know why you lied and put a man into prison for 4 years and committed.
Look at that smug pig.
Perjury. I want to know why you lied and put Mr. Montgomery in prison. Do you have anything to say to him? Attorney Ron Smith said she should be given credit for coming forward, even though it took her almost 5 years. Judge Bonnie Jones agreed, giving Coast a 2-month sentence, which she can serve on weekends beginning this weekend.
Prosecutors say Elizabeth Coast's story was specific, credible, and most importantly, consistent through hours of relentless questioning.
It's really hard to keep up with the same lie. It takes a special type of person to be able to really pull off something of this magnitude. There was a cousin who came forth and remembered back then the relationship between the alleged victim and the alleged suspect in the case, Mr. Montgomery.
Bell says Coast's cousin and her mother told police Montgomery was infatuated with her. They said Coast began to look at pornography after she was sexually abused. Prosecutors noted the behavioral changes as evidence the rape really happened.
This is the man that you've sent to prison for 4 years on a lie, that you committed perjury and have now admitted to it. And I want to know why you lied. We interviewed Johnathan Montgomery, who's still in prison. Asked him, is he angry?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed that she didn't come out with.
Disappointed. I would be mad as all get out. I would be fit to be fucking tied. 4 years of my life gone. And even when they let you go, that stigma still follows you. People use it as a weapon. Even though they know that you're clean, they use it as a weapon still.
Sooner.
I don't have any comments, please.
At least say that you're sorry. At least say that you're sorry.
She's not sorry. She's sorry that she got caught. That's it. That's the only thing that she's sorry about. And people think it's only a certain type of women. No, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're your sisters. They're your cousins. They're the chick at work. It's the lady that's running the cash register at your favorite fast food joint. It's the lady that's standing next to you in the freaking grocery store waiting on you to take your stuff and move out of the way. It's the Amazon driver that's dropping the packages on your porch. They're everywhere. It's the teacher of your freaking children. They're everywhere. The why and the why. Trying to figure out what's going on in the mind of an average female, that's an exercise in futility itself. But in the mind of the jilted, no, you just gotta prepare. You as a grown man, you gotta figure you ain't gotta act out on it, but you just gotta have a little space in your mind of saying, I need to stay away from certain things and whatnot, because it can come from any angle.
For Montgomery, it's a simple question of why.
Biggest 3-letter word in the dictionary is why. Why do it at all? Why cover something up for something so small? It really bothers me to not know the why.
emotional damage.
Coast never answered why, just a smile. Why are you smiling? Is this
Because he almost ran into a tree.
Is that funny? A judge vacated Montgomery's sentence and ordered him freed when it was learned that Coast, who worked with the Hampton Police Department, confessed to a detective that she lied about a sexual assault, lied at the trial, sent an innocent man to jail. That's what you told the detective. That's what you told her. You've admitted to this. And all I want to know is, all Mr. Montgomery wants to know is, why? Why did you do this? And sadly, when Coast was given repeated opportunities to simply apologize, it was clear there was no apology coming. For the sense of decency, at least stop and say that you're sorry.
Jesus, get out of my way.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
3 days later.
I am very sorry for the mistake that I've made and the lie that I told. This is me taking responsibility for that.
In court, Coast said she lied about the sexual assault that sent Johnathan Montgomery away for 4.5 years. Coast said she didn't want to disappoint her mother, who was portrayed in court as a heavy-handed disciplinarian. Coast's mother caught her reading adult material.
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 And that's when the lies began. Coast blamed Montgomery because her mother kept pushing the issue. And Montgomery had moved away, and Coast never thought that he would be found. But he was. Coast attorney Ron Smith said she should be given credit for coming forward, even though it took her almost 5 years. Judge Bonnie Jones agreed, giving Coast...
This is bullshit. I'm telling you, people, oh, you just shut up. And the ones that talk the stuff, especially the dudes, the ones that talk the stuff about this, oh, well, it's just, hey, that could be you. That could easily be you. Easily. When stuff like this happen, when they justify in their mind stuff like this happen, when they talk about it amongst each other, like I've said it plenty of times, and then to find out later on that David Carroll was saying the same thing. And since he's bigger than him, I always tell people, yeah, he started it. I'm the follower, even though I was saying it before I even heard him say it. I ain't say the tap, tap, tap part. I would say, you know, you'll get a pat. They do the pat you on the shoulder. Hey, you know she talking about you too, right? Hey. You know you're a dude, right? You know you're in that same pot, right? Hey, but then his was, you know, tap, tap, tap. Hey, she's talking about you too. So it's, you know, semantics. We get it. Anyway, shout out to Brother Carroll. Dearly missed. But, well, she came forward. We ought to credit her with that. And you done sat in there for 4 years for supposedly doing this. And I've heard the horror stories of what happened to dudes when they go to prison for certain things. I guess prison politics, which makes no damn sense to me. That's an oxymoron, but with emphasis on moron. But anyway, gosh, man, let's finish this out.
A 2-month sentence, which she can serve on weekends.
2 months, and she can serve it on weekends. She don't even have to interrupt her Monday through Friday schedule.
Beginning this weekend.
I wanted to convey to the judge that if there's somebody else out there that did this, do you want to give a big sentence to somebody and send the wrong message? Don't come forward. We're going to lock you up.
And in the end,
that's not the message. The message is don't make up stuff and lie on people. And see, but this is why I don't trust lawyers. Y'all been watching me. Y'all done heard the content of me go in on the legal system. I don't like them. If that was that same motherfucker right there, if that was Ron Smith, if that was Ron Smith's son, would he have the same sentiment? Well, son, you were in prison for 4 years, like you lost 4 years of your life behind a lie, and the county gave you a check for $175,000 for the wrong. I don't know if is that tax free. I mean, I don't know, but they gave you a check for $175,000 for 4 years of your life, and heavens knows what happened to you in there. But son, you got to look at it like this. This is the way it should be, because if not, when it really happens to somebody, they may be afraid to come forward. No, that you can't even connect the two. You can't even connect the two, especially with physical evidence. What are you talking about, Ron Smith? I'm telling y'all, man, the judicial system that was created by men, and in this case, white men, affects men more than it does the people they call themselves protecting. Men, I've said this plenty of times, men are usually your biggest adversary. Your most crucial enemy is normally another man. The woman just takes advantage of what the man created to use against the man. I've been saying that for years, and I ain't stepping off that soapbox until I'm carrying. Matter of fact, I'm carrying that soapbox with me to the fucking grave.
Do you want to give a big sentence to somebody and send the wrong message? Don't come forward. We're going to lock you up.
But he was cool with you, but gonna get 45 years for it. He was cool that you was gonna get 45 years for it, but he don't want her to get anything.
And in the end, the judge believed that line of thought from attorney Ron Smith.
Hey, tell me what you think. We are in the freaking twilight zone. We've been in the twilight zone for a while. Somewhere Rod Serling is looking down at us and just giggling his ass off. I can feel it. Tell me what you think, y'all. Tell me what you think. Rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.